Walking through JFK. Ice skating is going incredibly bad. We're on the way to New York. We're on the way, Richard. So we're on the way to New York to surprise Cueva. She has no idea we're coming. She kept asking us to come over for Thanksgiving, and we said originally we were going to, and then we were like, oh no, we're too busy, and then we were like, why don't we surprise her and pretend we're too busy and book it? So we're gonna surprise her today in the bar. So it'll take us along, obviously. For now, this plan is going well. I haven't spoken to her since 8 o'clock this morning. She's in work, and she knows I'm busy the next few days. Well, I told her I'm busy, fake busy. Yeah, so busy. So we have the podcast and stuff today as well. And
I'm just nervous about her clocking on Instagram.
no, I think we're overthinking it.
Are we?
Yeah. She definitely doesn't keep it. Yeah. We need to post something. Did you find something?
Yeah.
Yeah, well then. Yeah. We're just paranoid. And the last thing she's going to think is, why aren't they posting? They must be in New York.
Oh yeah, they're on a
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, we'll take us along. We're just in the lounge now. Got some Prosecco. Having a wee drink and this is the lounge. Oh yeah, the Christmas tree has American flags on it. This is our starter for the meal. So we got red pepper soup in a little mug, butter, salads, a little roll, water, and then look at these. They are actually the cutest things I've ever seen. Just dipping my bread into the soup. Lovely. My camera's gone missing by the way, just on my phone. We're just talking about how we're gonna surprise people. We got our second meal. This is, what did you get again? Prawns? Did you get prawns? This is the braised beef and mash, I think. Is that mash? Lovely. And another glass of champagne. This is our dessert, so it's chocolate mousse with like a little strawberry. This is a grilled tea. Still in the same bill. There's no flavor. We just got a little snack before we land. It's like a chicken slider, I think, and then a little dessert tray and some milk. This is all the way we came. It actually flew in. I slept for like the last hour or so, for 2 hours. I'm so tired. So we're just about to come over Boston on our right side. I don't know what that is. Oh, Portland, that is. And then Boston's gonna be over there. I'm walking through JFK. There's Christmas trees everywhere. Oh, birds, we made it. Birds, we're nearly there. Look how tall they are. I know, wow. I've never arrived when it's been dark out. It's always been light. Oh really? Yeah, it's nice to see. Wow. I wouldn't have to do my office work from one of them buildings. I'm so scared. Why? It's too tall. We're on the way to the surprise. Walking 2 times here. We're so nervous. My stomach's flipping. This is where I got really confused. Where? I don't know. Like, oh, it's a little turn. Yeah, a little left. Yeah. So. Or it's here. Oh yeah. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. My heart's going pitter patter. We both accidentally looked at her story. And it's 2 AM back home, so it's probably like, why the hell? Why are they both looking at it like at the same time? No, it should be fine. We're overthinking. Here we go! Oh my god, is your video on? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm not sure. Why am I so sick? I feel really lightheaded. No. Oh, you're just surprising a friend from Ireland here. Is that two girls just
No, that's not okay.
Oh,
What do they look like? I can tell you if they're
one of them has a green jacket on. They're both brunette. Tell them what happened. We went to the place that I was recording. We were hiding behind a fucking menu, waiting to see her. I thought I saw her, and I was like, Charleen, we need to go. I was like, no, someone needs to see if it's her or not. And Charleen was like, no, come on, we'll just go.
I was like, we can't. We're like, we need to go outside and text Ali and find out where she is. Charleen has no internet. I connected the New York internet. I texted Ali and I was like, we're here, where are you sitting?
They're not there at all.
They're not there at all. Ali was like, I texted Charleen, we're not there at all, we're not another 9-minute walk.
And I've no Wi-Fi and our hearts are panicking now.
We're 2 minutes away now. So.
Yeah. We need to just run in or else you're gonna see it, So we're in a cafe called Bouvette's in the West Village. Is it? No idea. This is what we got. So the menu is very small but cute. So I got the eggs jambon crew. Eddie got the salmon fumet, and then we got a Belgian waffle. How cute is that? And I got juice. Is that juice? Sorry.
Morning, Alexa.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, I need that. I'm so sick. So we got our foods.
Oh, eggs are lovely.
Eggs. Are they nice?
Yeah. Don't know what this grape is.
Try a taste test.
Absolutely not.
I think it must be a jalapeno. Oh, it's not. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're in Bryant Park. Got a little Christmas stall. Oh, they do have penguins. They have little snowman, yeah. Oh. We're in SPK.
No, birds. It's extortion. Followers for an Angel, which is my favourite rosé at home. Hashtag sponsor me, hashtag please love you. Is €20 in, I think it's about €20 in value. It's $85 again.
Is it not like that in the orchard? Do I win the orchard? No! Or anyway,
Maybe like 50 or 45.
No, they pay at least like 40. Okay, they mark it up, but like the dollar for euro is bang on, 1 for 1. It's 85.
I feel like it would be 85 in SDK.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
Very decent. It's like different prices now.
on the back of my leg is wet, like I've never sweat before. I'm wet. Steak could be like 40. Anyway, we're in my meet now. We're in SDK. This is where she just switched my leg. He's mysterious. He's shy. No, because you actually yeah, you will get it. Mark, you just brush your hair behind your ear. Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Like, you know, when Mark's
He's going, don't get the other picture. Look at Mark when he had hair. I like this look better. Yeah. Is that Ali? No. No, that's definitely.
Sorry, my camera died there and cut me off, but I'm just gonna try get. Sorry, my angle is so bad. I'm just gonna try to get a really good sleep tonight. Like, even though I feel like I just look really sick. I have mascara on my face somehow. I swear, sometimes you wipe mascara off 20 times and it's still there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a really good sleep tonight and hopefully feel better tomorrow, because I just feel absolutely zonked. And you know, when you have a stuffy nose and like pain here, it's just the worst pain ever, and like headache and stuff. So I'm trying to get some sleep now. I try to hold off going to sleep because I don't want to get too feel more jet lagged, because obviously the earlier I go to sleep, the earlier you're going to be up, and then the next night you're going to be tired earlier. So I'm going to try hold out a little bit longer. It's like 11 o'clock now. I'll have me wake up at normal time tomorrow and then be fine for tomorrow, I hope. Because this is not great. I just feel very stuffed up. I'd say it's from the plane, but I feel like I had something before that. Even had like a sore throat the morning of the flight. The plane kind of makes everything worse. So yeah, hopefully I feel better, because right now I feel really shit.
What do you think this is? No. I stopped it.
It's like an egg cup.
It's like a tea cozy.
Oh, this one's cute. This is gonna be the one.
I didn't mean that.
No, put it on properly. Put it on.
Does that make me a bucket hat? Yeah, it is one. I'm just not sure what's going on. I'm telling you. I don't have a head for that.
Oh, that's nice. That's
No,
nice. That's the one. That's the one.
I'm smoking some crack.
That's nicer than. I look like crazy. I'm just doing some work for Cash View, which is why I have my makeup. She went to Baby's house to get her a bag of stuff. I went to the store turkey jerky. It's like beef jerky with turkey. And we're gonna go back to the room and get some Joe's pizza because we just want to have a chill night because we're all just wrecked and I'm sick. So yeah, we're gonna have a chill night and tomorrow we're gonna go to the next game and maybe ice cream. Big deal. We are up and ready and it's only, what time is it? 11 o'clock. We're going, what's it for runner as well?
Bing bang.
We're going to go to Central Park, get breakfast and I think maybe go ice skating. We all have our legs out, but that's fine. And then we're going to the plaza for a drink and go to the next game. Festive. And then go to Sephora. It's Black Friday. It's probably going to be crazy around, but yeah. I know it's still stuffy, but I feel much more energized. Thank God. And that's everything. My outfit is PLT, shoes are Uggs, and my hat is Rashid. I'm actually obsessed with it. It's so fluffy. We're in a place called Honey Browns. I'll show you some in here. On the bottle, I got a green juice, banana and peanut butter. I don't know why there's so much peanut butter. And then I got a turkey, avocado and egg sandwich. Avocado. Just on 6th Avenue. Look at the decorations. Look at the girls. Wait, stop for a second. So cute. Look at these shoes. Do I need them? No. Do I want them? Yes. Like, look how beautiful they're. Ice skating is going incredibly bad. The girls are miles ahead and I'm like Bambi on ice, stuck to the wall. And I'm filming myself by myself. I look like a freak. Look at the girls hang on. Like Eddie is like a fucking pro. Look at her. We are in the Plaza Hotel.
This actually really filmed Home Alone.
Is it?
Number 2. Oh. Remember when he puts himself up in the hotel on some cars?
We go see the lobby.
Yeah. We're there. Basically, what happened was we went into the main door and he was like, Charleen goes, are we able to have a drink from bar? And he goes, I think we're full.
No, we thought we looked at.
We're super spies. We made it in anyway.
The queen is, I was shitting my pants. And we're gonna walk out
Past them and say that was lovely.
Yeah, thank you. We're just about to walk out past the man who wouldn't let us in. Are you ready?
Yeah, what do we say? I think it's different.
Oh.
What do we say? We say bing bang.
That was I don't think I'll recognise them.
That was stunning.
Is it the same? So we just left the liquor store and we got jerseys for the game.
I didn't.
Well, not even a jersey, it's only a t-shirt and a hat because I have serious cat heads. So I hope no one takes my hat tonight and is like because I have serious hat heads. But do you ever men always do that? I think they're
funny. And then I took my glasses off my face and they were broken and it was my first time wearing them.
Why do people think when they have an accessory on they can just remove them?
And they were like, ha, you're actually blind. I was like, ha, bro.
Who are you? Yeah, so we're gonna go back now and then get ready for the game. Holly's hat's on for the whole day. We're gonna do a head reveal.
A head reveal.
Everyone, head.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's very bad.
Why is mine plastered on my face? Wait, mine's not that bad.
What? It's mine. Why like? Why is it? It's like a hairdo.
Why is mine plastered onto my face? Mine actually wasn't that bad.
No, mine was definitely the weirdest one. We're at the game and we don't know what's going on.
I'm blind and I wear my glasses. Like I can't see.
All we have is the thing. Anything is fine. And when you over, but Flo Rida and Flavor Flav are sitting right there with the green cap and the white, sorry, the white jacket, the green cap, and then the other.
Flavor.
No, I'm upset.
Florida fella?
I'm upset. I can't believe they're just right there, just chilling, like. 9 seconds left in the game. Flavor Flav was doing a little dance. Oh, there he is. Oh, Flavor Flav is not happy. He looks very. Oh, he got a t-shirt. Flavor Flav got the t-shirt. Oh, there's Noah. There's Peter. Noah's beside Flavor. There. With the little navy hat. That's Noah Snap from Stranger Things, guys. Let's go. Defense. No, not again. Hey! So we're in Sephora. We just done a little damage. I'll give you the haul when I get home. We've seen a popcorn and hot chocolate bar on the road. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Thank you. Will I?
Hey guys, she's doing Is this cinematic mode?
No.
So good, the camera. Oh, can we get a refund?
It tastes like water.
It's not a bad idea. We should have
Don't come here. We're at the Rockefeller Centre. The lights aren't on the tree yet, but when they turn on next week. So if you're coming on after the 30th, you'll see them on. There's like a little ice cream down there as well. Adorable. So busy everywhere. Like everywhere is rammed.
So we're in a restaurant called Lore Fish Bar. What's this? It's just kind of prawn tempura. It is a review after it looks so good. Got bagels delivered from Liberty Bagels. This is like the famous one in America. And we got fresh orange juice. I'm going to create your own, but I kind of don't know what's on it. Bacon and yeah.
That's Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle cream cheese. Oh my god, look at that. That is huge. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick haul of my Sephora bits I got. So first up, I actually wore the slip combo yesterday. I'll try and post a little picture of it if I have one. This is Peach Bud by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's such a nice lipstick. And then I got Cool Brown, the lip liner. It's like a really nice cool brown shade, but them together it's just fab. By the way, my skin is having a freak out. I don't know what's happening with it. So I got them. Then I got this is Patrick Starr's brand. It's one size and it is translucent powder. I've seen loads of that online, so I grabbed that. Then I got the Patrick Ta Major Glow Body Oil, and this is in the shade A Moment. And look how sparkly this is. I think it's kind of hard into the. This is what it looks like. Look. Oh my god. This is the Lady Gaga foundation. It's in the shade Medium Cool 330. That's it there. Seeing so much about this on TikTok. Usually I don't really try any foundations, but I've seen such good reviews and everyone's skin looked like glass, so I really wanted to try that, and you can't get that in Ireland at all. You probably get it delivered, but I just wanted to get a shade matching stuff properly. I got the Huda Beauty concealer. I wore this last night and oh my god, you need like the tiniest bit and your under eyes look airbrushed. This is what it looks like. It's the Faux Filter concealer and I got it in the shade Nougat, I think. Nougat 2.5. Then I got the Fenty Skin Butter Drop. This is the whipped body oil cream, and it smells like the moisturizer that I use all the time. So I have to put on my face. It's just so nice and thick, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, if that makes sense. So I got that. I actually got so much. Then I got the Rare Beauty blush. I don't know if I actually already have this though. I need to check when I go home, because I think I might have bought this already. This is in the shade Happy. Then I got another lipstick
This is Anastasia again. Actually never really, I've had one lipstick from them, but I just thought the shades looked really nice, so I grabbed 2 of them. This one is in the shade Tease, and it's like a kind of peachy nude. Next then, I got the Kosas concealer in the shade 3W. I'll take it out of the packet for you to see. Again, I've seen loads of that on TikTok, so I had to grab it to try. Then I got the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in the shade White Peach. It's like kind of a lip balm with plump in it. I actually tried it though, I'm not overly impressed so far, but I'll try again, let you know. Just kind of was like a lip balm. Like it wasn't nothing special, and like TikTok made it out to be amazing, so that was one thing I'm not wholly impressed by. And then lastly, I have the Glowish blush from Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade Care and Coral. Even the packaging was so cute. And that was it, so we're just packing up to leave now. We're gonna go out and get a few last minute bits, get some pickles in Bryant Park. A girl sent me the stand, it's called Pickle Pete, I think. And she was like, you have to go, so I have to go. So yeah, packing up, and I got to the airport at like 5:30. Quickest trip ever. Very sad to be leaving, but I will chat to you later. So I don't think I ever showed you the hotel properly. I'm not, I can't remember if we did when we checked in, but this is the lobby. Go into that door, lifts are there, food is there, and then this is the little reception, so we're leaving our bags here to go out. Yeah, mine kind of, I don't know, it comes and goes. One of my wheels is spinning.
So the first thing I got is a stickle, which is the fried pickle.
You have 10 minutes left to stay.
With ranch dressing. Delicious. Is there? Next is a sample pack of pickles. The first one is called half sour. New. It's a new bird. Kind of cucumbery. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for all these. Okay, just do a really quick mini clip. Okay, when you buy it. Kosher Jill. You're smelling. Oh.
What did you sell?
Salt here. Full sour garlic.
Oh, I don't know if that's going to be nice.
No. What's horseradish?
Horseradish? Your Grand Prix cans.
Wasabi sour.
We're gonna make this delicious for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Ready?
Yeah.
There we go. This is gonna be delicious. Coming from us. Cost more and more. I'm gonna make this delicious more. We gotta melt up the chocolate. There you go. Now we're gonna make this very delicious. Are you
So
ready?
nice. Yeah.
Cut that.
Wow. Thank
Delicious.
you. Oh my god. We're nearly home now. Look at this sky. So pretty. Shit, my seat's coming out. I can't press these bags. I already said to wink. So literally dead, but that view is so nice. Okay, so I am home from New York, and my flight was terribly bad. I don't think I vlogged at all on the flight. Like, I was literally terrified. I vlogged at when we were nearly home. I think we were like about to land, but apart from that, like, it was so bumpy. I think I slept like half an hour, and was woken up by turbulence. Like, even the pilot was like apologizing for how bad the turbulence was, which I've never heard of before. But anyway, I'm safe and sound, thank God. I'm gonna do a little Q&A. It's really late, so I have to be a little bit quiet, but I'm gonna do a Q&A on New York because a lot of people asked me questions, and I asked on Instagram to pop them in a question box, and then I said I'd answer them all together to
basically get all the most common answers or questions answered. So first one is it expensive? A lot of people ask this. Yes, it is very expensive. The hotels and stuff aren't too bad. Like, I think when you compare to Dublin prices, like Dublin's just ridiculous for hotels, so I think hotels over there aren't as bad. Drink is really expensive, food is quite expensive. Like, we went to STK one of the nights, which by the way I would not recommend over there. I've been to Ibiza, been in Miami and somewhere else as well, I think, but awful in New York. I would not go again. The steak was cold. The steak was $60, which at the moment is equal to about €60, which is really bad for us going over. I think for Americans coming over here it must be good, like the exchange rate, but for us the exchange rate is really bad, so would not recommend to go there. And also, yeah, the whole thing, it is an expensive holiday, but in my opinion is so worth it. Next one is any tourist attractions that are a must see. So we actually didn't do many touristy stuff just because I've been there 4 times before, but from all the times I've been there, the Rockefeller, if you're there Christmas time, the Rockefeller tree, Times Square of course as well, everyone goes there, it's so busy, but that's really touristy, great thing to see. Even if you can take a ferry over to Staten Island, is it called Staten Island? Staten Island ferry, to see the Statue of Liberty, you have to see her. Top of the Rock is like a viewing tower, the Edge is a viewing tower. Summit 1 is the best one I've been to. It's like 3 different levels, and you go up and you have like these big balls, like a beach ball, you throw them around and the view is just amazing. So Summit 1 is definitely my favourite. Ice skating definitely, and then just walking the streets of New York, like Fifth Avenue, Wall Street, just things like that as well would be my faves. Also Ellen's Stardust Diner is so good. It's like a diner where they all sing and serve your food. It's amazing. So definitely, if you're into musicals and stuff, definitely to go there as well. Best rooftop bars, I'm going to try link these below, or like type them below, because I actually don't know any off the top of my head. We went to one last time I was over in summertime, but I can't remember the name of it, so I will get the name and pop it down below. It wasn't really cold. It was cold, but like I wasn't like freezing. I had my legs out. One day I was wearing a tracksuit, I had like a leather coat over it, and like I was sweating. I could have worn just the tracksuit going out. So it just depends on what you're doing. Like when you're walking around in and out shops and like in and out of things, like you do get really warm. So especially for November, it's not that cold. Now January is a different story. It's like snowing and stuff obviously then, but this time last year I went as well and it wasn't as cold, as warm as it was this year. So just keep an eye on the weather forecast, but it's not as bad as I think it's going to be, because you're in a city, so like you're not getting like that sharp kind of breeze as you would maybe like out in the countryside somewhere. So I'd say it's not as cold as you think, but do wrap up at the same time. But have things you can kind of like take off maybe in kind of layers. Someone asked how much spending money would you recommend. It depends if you want to do like shopping. Without shopping, I would say, I'm trying to think of like what our meals would have been. Like my breakfast, I'm trying to think of one day, like my breakfast one day was like $30. My lunch maybe like the same, 30 or 40, and then dinner could be like, if you're, depends if you're drinking or not. So without drinking it could be like 40, and then with drinking obviously it adds up, because drinks are like $20 a pop. Oh, my light just went off. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, it just depends on what if you're drinking, where you're eating, it just really does depend. But if you book all your stuff beforehand, like book all your tourist attractions, your day trips, anything like that, have them all booked before you go, so then all you need is spend money for like, you know, shopping and food. But again, I don't think shopping's that good over there. Like it's kind of the same things these days. It used to be like, oh, amazing for shopping, but like now these days you can get it all online here. Like you actually end up paying more over there. So I didn't know what shopping at all, just in Sephora, which I showed us already. But yeah, it really does depend. It's really hard to say how much spending money to get, but I think just have a look at kind of what you want to do and kind of go from there. So we stayed in the Knickerbocker, it was in Times Square. It was a bit more on the pricey side, but we wanted a really good location and quite a big room as well. We both had 2 suitcases each, so we needed a lot of space. So having like a bigger room did matter to us then. Flights return. So I think I paid altogether, I got business class, so altogether I think I would have paid about 1,500. That's obviously business. Without business it probably would have been like 600 or something. So that was my flight prices. Favourite place to eat, my favourite place was Olio El Pew, it's called. That was the first time we went, no, sorry, last year when we went. That's where we ate. And then this time, probably Lure, it's called. It was in Soho, Lure. That was like a sushi place that was so good. I'm going to find, a lot of people are asking for food and drink recommendations. I'm going to find more out of Quiva and write them down below, because I'm so bad for forgetting. And also we're there for a few days, so there's not many we went to. And STK was right off, so that's one already that I'm like, I wouldn't recommend. So I will leave some more suggestions down below. What's the food choices like for picky people? There's literally something for everyone in New York, like literally for every single person. There's something. The menus are like this thick in most places. There's something for everyone, so don't worry if you're picky at all. You do need your COVID cert to upload to verify before you fly. And people ask as well about vaccines. You do need to be vaccinated to go at the moment, and that's still the case. All questions about the Knicks tickets, we ordered them online on Ticketmaster.com when we were in New York, and they were $170 each. They were way back, so it gets more expensive the closer you get, but it's one of them things that's such an experience. I think it was really worth it. You don't do it all the time, and it's just really fun and really something different to do, which is fun, especially when you've been to New York a few times. It was nice to do something a little bit different, so literally just Ticketmaster.com. Best way to get from the airport to the hotel, we got a taxi, so I think it was $80 in and around, with including tip, in a taxi, which is about €80, but it's like a nearly hour drive, so that's actually quite good. Because in Dublin you probably pay that for like a half an hour drive. It's so bad. Weeva lives there because of her grad visa, so it's a visa you can do after you graduate from college for a year. You have like a year to apply for this visa and to go on it, so you can live in America for a year if you want. Nightlife, I've actually only ever been to one club in New York, and it was so good. Actually, two clubs. One was called Elsewhere, and who was on that night? It was Rudimental were on that night, and then Brooklyn Mirage is good as well. I haven't been there. It's meant to be really good. They always have good DJs playing there. And then PhD, which is like a rooftop nightclub. It's actually so good. The music is awful, but it's one of them places that's just a ball. Someone asked about bagels in New York. Are they as good as they look? Yes, they're even better. NYC in summer, winter, or autumn. I think like November is like ideal. It's not cold. It's not like really cold. It's not really hot. I was there in summer just gone. It was so hot. Oh my god, like especially in the city walking around, it was really, really hot. And I think this time of year is so like magical. Christmas stuff and all is just like the movie, so I definitely would recommend to go this time of year. I also have another vlog from my trip to New York this time last year that's up. I've done more kind of touristy stuff in that as well, so that might be helpful for you as well to have a look at. You can also do like tours around New York, like bus tours. There's like a Gossip Girl tour. There is a Sex and the City tour where you can go around different spots where it was filmed. And you also always see like posters around New York saying like filming in progress, and there's like different films being shot and different streets, which is really cool. I didn't see it this time actually. Seen it last time though. Oh, and Central Park is a huge one to go to as well for a tourist attraction. And that's where we went ice skating. That was only $45, which is like €45 for the whole day. Obviously we didn't stay the whole day, but you could stay ice skating the whole day. But going in Central Park, having a walk around and getting even like a bite to eat or something, walking around, it's just such a nice park. You could do it for literally hours, so that's definitely another huge recommendation. Like I said, the hotel we stayed in this time was called the Knickerbocker. Then in summer I stayed with my friend Queen because she obviously lives there, and then this time last year when I went, I'm going to tag the hotel below because I actually forget the name as well, but I think it was really reasonably priced and the location was really good. Now the rooms were a little bit like old fashioned and like not amazing, but like you're not in the room much, it doesn't really matter. So I'll tag the name of that down below as well as the restaurant recommendations and any club recommendations and rooftop recommendations as well. I think that's everything. It's all kind of the same questions asking just about how expensive it is and recommendations, so I'll leave a little list down below for you as well. And that's it. Any more questions, do let me know. If I've missed any big ones, pop them in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I feel like that was a really good vlog. I haven't actually watched it back yet, but I feel like it is. I feel like it was such a good trip, so it's gonna come across in the vlog and it's gonna be fun for you to watch hopefully. And I will chat to you very, very soon. I'm very tired. It is 1:48 a.m. I'm still not in bed because I'm still a little bit jet lagged. It's only Thursday. Got home Monday morning, so I'm still just a little bit in a different time zone, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go to bed now and I will chat to you next week. Love yous.